There is a power within you that has been waiting, watching, knowing the perfect moment to reveal itself. You have walked through trials, through moments of doubt, through the silence where it seemed as if nothing was happening, but what you do not see is that everything has been moving in divine order. You are on the edge of something magnificent, something beyond your imagination, and all that is required of you is to believe. Life is not random. The events that unfold before you are not accidents. Every moment, every situation, every delay has been preparing you. What you once called obstacles were never there to stop you. They were there to shape you. The waiting has not been in vain. The stillness was not emptiness. It was in those moments that the foundation was being laid for the miracle that is about to unfold. You must now walk in certainty, not with a heart that pleads, but with a heart that knows. You are not hoping for a miracle, you are stepping into it. Your faith is not in what the eyes see, but in what the soul knows. If you can hold the vision, if you can feel the joy before it arrives, if you can live in the assurance that it is already done, then life must rearrange itself to reflect this truth. Everything that seemed impossible, every door that appeared closed, every setback that made you question your path, it was all leading to this moment. The time has come for divine intervention, for the unfolding of that which was always yours. The forces of the universe are aligning, moving, shifting, because you have aligned within. The power was never outside of you. It has always been waiting for you to recognize it, to claim it, to trust it. Your only task now is to prepare your heart, not with worry, not with doubt, but with gratitude. Speak as if it is already yours. Walk as if you are already living in the blessing. Love as if you are already whole. Do not wait for proof. Become the proof. The greatest miracles do not come to those who question. They come to those who expect, who receive, who know that God is about to do something extraordinary. Everything has been set in motion. Nothing can stop what is meant for you. The moment you surrender fear and embrace certainty, you step into the realm where the impossible becomes reality. It is done. It is yours. Now watch as the miracle unfolds. There is a shift happening in the unseen. It is moving in ways that your physical eyes cannot yet perceive, but your spirit knows. It is a knowing so deep, so undeniable, that even when circumstances seem unchanged, you can feel it in the air. You can sense the arrival of something miraculous. It is not a wish, not a vague hope, but a divine certainty. You have prayed, you have believed, and now the answer is making its way to you, not in fragments, not in small portions, but in abundance. You are standing at the threshold of something extraordinary. All the waiting, all the longing, all the times you whispered in the silence, wondering if God had forgotten you, were never ignored. Every word was heard, every tear was seen, every desire planted in your heart was known before you even spoke it. And now the manifestation is near. There are forces beyond your comprehension moving on your behalf. You are being positioned, aligned, placed exactly where you need to be. You are not being left behind. You are being prepared for something that exceeds your greatest expectations. Do not look at the past to define what is possible. Do not measure the future by the limitations of what has already been. What is coming to you is not something you have seen before. It is not the repetition of what you have already experienced. It is new. It is divine. It is greater than anything you could have imagined. The mind will try to understand it, but this is beyond understanding. This is a season where faith must take the lead, where trust must go before sight, where you must act as if you have already received, because in truth you have. Everything is energy, everything is vibration, and what you align with, you attract. Your belief is the key. You cannot wish for a miracle while holding on to fear. You cannot expect abundance while speaking in lack. You cannot step into the new while clinging to the old. This is the moment to release, to surrender all doubt, to rid yourself of every thought that says you are not worthy, not ready, not capable. Those were lies, illusions, that kept you bound to a reality that no longer serves you. But now you are stepping into something higher, something destined. The chains are falling off. The past is losing its grip. The door that was once locked is opening wide, not because you forced it, but because you aligned yourself with the truth that it was always meant to open for you. There are people being moved into your path, opportunities rearranging themselves to meet you at the perfect time. Everything is converging into this moment. The doubts that tried to shake you will no longer have power. The delays that once frustrated you will now reveal their purpose. What seemed like rejection was actually divine redirection. What you thought was loss was actually preparation for something greater. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are at the center of something magnificent, and the forces of heaven are working to bring it to pass. Your only task now is to receive, to stand in a state of gratitude, to move as though the promise is already fulfilled, to speak words of faith and expectation. If you knew without a doubt that the miracle was coming tomorrow, how would you feel today? If you knew that everything you prayed for was already done, how would you carry yourself? That is the posture you must hold. Not desperation, not worry, but certainty. When you walk in faith, heaven moves. When you stand in confidence, the universe bends to accommodate your belief. You were never meant to struggle for blessings. You were never meant to chase after what is already yours. The moment you shift your awareness, the moment you step into the knowing, life must respond. You do not need to convince God to bless you. The blessings have already been assigned to you. You do not need to beg for what is already yours. You need only to recognize it, to accept it, to make room for it. That is the secret. You must make space in your mind, in your heart, in your life. If you are still holding onto the old, there is no room for the new. If you are still replaying past disappointments, you are not in position to receive what is ahead. Release it. Release the need to understand everything. Release the habit of overthinking. Release the timeline you created in your mind. Divine timing is perfect, and it does not conform to human logic. It moves in ways that are beyond comprehension, but always with precision, always at the exact moment when you are ready to receive. You may not feel ready, but God knows when you are. You may think you need more time, more preparation, more signs, but that is the illusion of the mind. The moment you accept that it is done, it is done. The only thing that has ever been between you and the miracle is the belief that it was separate from you. The truth is, it was never apart from you. It has always been within you, waiting for you to see it, to claim it, to know that it was yours all along. There will be moments when the world will try to distract you. The physical realm will still show signs of the old, the remnants of what once was. But do not be deceived by appearances. Reality is shifting beneath the surface. Just because you do not see it yet does not mean it is not happening. Just because the evidence has not appeared does not mean the miracle is not already in motion. This is where trust must become your foundation. You must believe in the unseen more than you believe in what your eyes show you. Nothing can stop what has been set in motion. No force, no obstacle, no delay can prevent what has been divinely ordained for you. The miracle is already unfolding. The blessing is already here. It is not far away. It is not distant. It is here, now, in this moment. You are stepping into it with every breath, with every thought, with every declaration of faith. Speak as if it is done. Walk as if you already hold it in your hands. Rejoice as if the doors have already opened. That is how you bring it forth. The only thing that could ever delay it is doubt. But even doubt has no real power. It is merely a shadow, an illusion that disappears the moment you shine the light of faith upon it. You have come too far to turn back now. You have seen too much, experienced too much to question whether miracles are real. They are, and they are happening for you. Not just for others, not just in distant places, but for you, here, now, in this very moment. Do not let your mind tell you that you are not ready. Do not let fear whisper lies that say you are unworthy. The blessing has already been assigned to you. It is your name on it. It has been written into the fabric of your destiny. It is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. And the when is now. Something is shifting, something is breaking through. The waiting is over, the miracle is here. You have stepped into a new reality, one where all things are possible, one where faith moves mountains, one where the impossible becomes inevitable. Nothing can stop what has been set in motion. It is already done. It is already yours. Now, simply watch as it appears before your eyes. You are standing at the threshold of something divine, something beyond human comprehension. Every delay, every struggle, every unanswered prayer was not a denial. It was a preparation. It was life aligning itself perfectly so that when the blessing arrived, you would be ready to receive it fully. You have not been forgotten. You have not been overlooked. Everything has been moving in the unseen, working together in perfect harmony to bring forth the very thing your heart has been calling for. And now it is here. The shift is happening. The breakthrough is near. The miracle has already been set in motion. It is no longer time to wonder if it will happen. It is time to know that it is already happening. You are not separate from the blessing, you are one with it. The only thing that has ever stood between you and its manifestation was the illusion that you had to struggle to receive it. That illusion is fading now. The old beliefs that told you that you were unworthy, that you had to earn the favor of God, that you had to wait endlessly without evidence, those beliefs are dissolving into nothingness. The truth has always been simple. The moment you believe it is done, it is done. The moment you decide to receive, it appears before you. Look around you, not with physical eyes, but with the eyes of your spirit. What do you see? Do you see lack, struggle, delay, or do you see the unseen forces aligning in your favor? Do you see divine hands moving behind the scenes, orchestrating a perfect symphony where every note plays at the right time? What you see inwardly is what will manifest outwardly. You must see yourself already walking in the blessing. You must feel the joy of it before it arrives. You must embody the victory before it is revealed. That is the key, that is the secret. Everything that once held you back is crumbling. The doubts, the fears, the false narratives that said you could never rise beyond your past, they are losing their grip. You are being lifted into a new dimension of faith, one where miracles are not rare occurrences but a way of life, one where the extraordinary becomes ordinary, one where you no longer hope for blessings but expect them as a natural result of your belief. You are shifting, evolving, stepping into your divine inheritance. There is no more room for hesitation, no more room for second guessing. You've spent enough time waiting, questioning, wondering. Now is the time to claim it. Now is the time to walk as if you already hold it in your hands. No force in existence can withhold what is rightfully yours. It has already been written, it has already been prepared. All that remains is for you to step into alignment with it. There is nothing standing in your way. The obstacles you once perceived were never real. They were reflections of your past beliefs, illusions designed to test your faith, to strengthen your knowing. But now the illusion is gone. Now you see clearly. Now you understand that the moment you choose to receive, life has no choice but to respond. Take a deep breath and feel the shift. Feel the energy of the miraculous surrounding you. It is here, it is happening now. You are stepping into a new reality, one where blessings flow effortlessly, one where divine timing unfolds with precision, one where what once seemed impossible is now inevitable. The miracle has already arrived. The only thing left to do is embrace it. It is done, it is yours. Now watch as it unfolds before your eyes. Everything in your life is shifting right now, even if you cannot yet see it with your physical eyes. The unseen is more real than the seen. The foundation of your miracle was never in the hands of the world. It was always in your belief, your willingness to trust, your ability to let go of doubt and step into the certainty that what you have asked for is already moving toward you. There has never been a moment when you were separated from the promise. There has never been a time when God was not working on your behalf. Every moment of waiting was not wasted. It was a divine orchestration, ensuring that the right doors would open at the right time. Feel this truth in your spirit. Let it settle deep within you. There is nothing missing. There is nothing lacking. The miracle is already formed, already completed in the invisible. Now it is unfolding. Now it is coming into form. Now it is appearing right before your eyes. This is not a dream. This is not a distant possibility. It is real. It is happening. And nothing can stop it from manifesting in your life. Everything that once seemed impossible is bending, shifting, aligning to make way for the promise. The people, the resources, the opportunities, the unexpected breakthroughs, they are all being positioned perfectly. The pieces are falling into place in ways you could never have orchestrated on your own. That is why you were told to trust. That is why you were told to surrender. Not because you were being denied, but because you were being prepared for something greater than what you even imagined. Look within yourself now. Do you feel the shift? Do you feel the heaviness lifting? Do you feel the weight of doubt and fear dissolving? That is because you are stepping into a new dimension, one where miracles are not just possible, but inevitable. One where you no longer hope for blessings, you expect them. One where you no longer question if you are worthy, you know you are. Everything that once made you feel small is fading away. Everything that once made you feel separate from your dreams is losing its power over you. The old version of you that struggled, that doubted, that questioned whether God had forgotten you, that version no longer exists. You are standing in the fullness of your faith now. You are walking in the knowing that you are divinely supported, divinely guided, divinely favored. And because you know this, Everything in your life is beginning to reflect it. The shift is not coming, it is here. The breakthrough is not on its way, it has arrived. The moment you accepted it, it became real. This is the moment everything changes. This is the moment you step out of waiting and into receiving. The delay was never a denial, it was a divine setup. What is about to unfold will leave no room for doubt. What is about to manifest will be so undeniable that even those who once questioned your faith will have no choice but to see the hand of God upon your life. The doors that were once closed will swing open effortlessly. The situations that seemed impossible will resolve in your favor. The opportunities you thought had passed you by will return with greater blessings attached. Everything is working together for your good. Even the things that seemed unfair, the things that broke you, the things that made you question whether you would ever rise again, they were all necessary. They were all part of the preparation. Without them, you would not be standing here ready to receive what is coming. The pain was not wasted. The struggles were not pointless. They were refining you, strengthening you, molding you into the person who could carry the blessing that is about to be poured into your life. Now, there is nothing left to do but receive. There is nothing left to do but stand firm in your faith and know that it is already done. The path has been cleared, the way has been made, the miracle is not coming, it is here. And now the only thing left to do is to give thanks, to stand in awe of what has already been prepared for you, to watch as the divine plan unfolds in ways that exceed your greatest expectation. You are ready. It is time. The promise is fulfilled. You have been chosen for this moment, this divine moment, when everything is aligning perfectly for your life's next great chapter. Every part of your journey, every setback, every challenge has been part of a bigger plan. You were never alone in this process, even when it seemed like the world was silent. Every prayer, every whisper of faith, every tear you shed, all of it was being heard and seen. The universe, the divine God himself, has been moving in ways you could not even imagine, preparing things behind the scenes. Your faith has already created the path for the miracle you are about to experience. You may have spent years wondering why things were taking so long. You may have questioned your own worth, your own ability to receive what you've been asking for, but you were never wrong in your faith. You were never wrong in holding on to the belief that something greater was meant for you. All that waiting, all that trusting was not in vain. It was your preparation. It was the time needed for your spirit to expand, for your belief to deepen, for your heart to align with what's about to manifest. This moment is so much bigger than you. It's not just about your personal blessings. It's about the testimony you are about to have. What God is about to do for you is not just for you. It's to show the world what faith in the unseen can bring. It's to show the world that when you align with your higher purpose, when you trust the divine process, miracles happen. You will be the walking evidence that the impossible can become possible. You will be the living proof that no matter what the circumstances may look like, God's plan always prevails. All of the doubt, all of the disbelief, all of the negative experiences you've encountered were simply preparation. They were the final test before the breakthrough. The devil wants to shake your faith, to make you doubt the promise, to convince you that you've been forgotten. But the truth is this: God's promises are never empty. They are never false. When he speaks, it is done. And now you are standing in the moment where what he spoke over you is about to come to pass in a way that will blow your mind. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel the truth of this. The miracle has been set in motion and it's already on its way. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to struggle for it. You simply have to accept it. You simply have to open your heart to receive the abundance that's being poured into your life. The blessings you've been asking for are not far off. They are not distant. They are right here in this moment, ready to be revealed. The shift in your life is already happening. Your circumstances, your finances, your relationships, your health, they are all about to transform. Things that once seemed impossible are about to come into your reality. You will look back on this moment and see how perfectly everything aligned. You will see how every challenge, every disappointment, every delay was part of the preparation to bring you to this point. And when the miracle comes, you will not be surprised. You will be in awe, but you will also understand that it was always meant to be. You've carried this promise in your heart for so long, and now it's about to manifest. The time for your breakthrough has arrived. Your faith has opened the door, and now you are walking into the fullness of what you've been praying for. You are stepping into a new season where miracles flow freely, where blessings come without effort, and where the impossible becomes your new reality. This is your moment to shine. This is your time to step into the fullness of your potential. This is the time when everything you've been praying for will manifest in ways you could never have imagined. Your faith is the key that has unlocked the door to your miracle, and now you will experience a life of abundance like never before. You are ready for it. You are more than capable of handling it. And it will not just change your life, it will change the lives of those around you. Don't doubt it. Don't second guess it. The miracle is not coming tomorrow, it is already here. You are already walking in the manifestation of your desires. The universe is aligning with your faith, and everything you've hoped for is coming into form. The love, the money, the success, the peace, the joy. You are stepping into it all right now. The doors are opening, the opportunities are flooding in, and the favor of God is upon you. The time for your breakthrough is now. You are ready for it. You are ready to receive it. Understand that the process of waiting wasn't about punishment, it was about preparation. It was about getting you to the point where you could receive what was already yours. Now you are ready to take hold of your miracle and watch it unfold in the most magnificent way. What was once far off is now right in front of you. What was once out of reach is now within your grasp. As you stand in this moment, embrace it. Let go of the fear, let go of the doubt, let go of the disbelief. Trust that what God has prepared for you is bigger, better, and more beautiful than you ever imagined. And when the miracle manifests, don't be surprised. Be grateful, be thankful, but know in your heart that this was always meant to be. Your faith has brought you here, and now the time has come for you to receive everything you've asked for. Remember, there is no delay in the divine plan. It has been unfolding exactly as it should. It is not just a coincidence that you are hearing this now. It is a confirmation that your miracle is near. It is a sign that the door is about to open and everything you've prayed for is coming your way. You are not waiting for a miracle. You are living in it. You are walking in it. You are the miracle. Believe it. Receive it. It's already done. The shift has already happened. The miracle is already in motion. Now all you need to do is step into it. You are entering a season where the things you prayed for are no longer distant hopes, but tangible manifestations that are taking shape right before your very eyes. It may feel like it's been a long journey, and it's true. Many of you have felt the weight of time and the struggles of waiting. But understand this, the time was necessary. It was a time to refine your faith, to deepen your understanding, and to prepare you for the blessing that was always meant for you. You see, the delay was never a denial. God never said no to you. What you have been waiting for has been in process. Every moment of waiting was preparing you to receive what you had asked for. But more importantly, it was preparing you to receive it in the right way, at the right time, and in the perfect form. The path that was carved for your miracle had to be just right, so that you would not only be ready to receive it, but you would also be able to carry it and appreciate it fully when it came. And now you are at the threshold of your breakthrough. You may not be able to see it yet with your physical eyes, but in your spirit you can feel it. You can feel the excitement, the anticipation, and the assurance that something is on its way. And it's not just any ordinary blessing. It's a life-changing miracle. What God has in store for you is beyond what you can comprehend, beyond your wildest dreams. It is something so extraordinary that when it comes, it will change the entire trajectory of your life. You may have once doubted that your dreams were even possible. You may have wondered if you were worthy of such blessings. You may have been told by others that it was too late, or that you were asking for too much. But the truth is, God's plans for you were never limited by time or space. They were never dependent on what the world said was possible. What God has prepared for you is not subject to human limitation. When He says it's your time, it's your time. And now, it's your time. You are about to step into a season of unimaginable blessings. A season where the impossible becomes not only possible, but your new reality. Look around you. Even if your current circumstances still seem a little cloudy, know that things are already shifting in the unseen. The moment you align your faith with the understanding that your miracle is on its way, the universe starts to move. Things begin to work together for your good, and everything you've been hoping for starts to fall into place in ways that are far beyond your comprehension. The doors you thought were shut forever will suddenly swing wide open. The opportunities you once thought had passed you by will come back in even greater measure. Do not be afraid of what is about to unfold. It is natural to feel some level of nervousness or doubt, especially when things begin to change. But remember, change is the sign that God is working. The shift is a sign that the miracle is being birthed. You are in the midst of a divine transformation, and everything that was once impossible is becoming possible. You've worked hard for this, you've prayed for this, and now it's time for you to step into the fullness of what's already been made available to you. One of the greatest things you can do right now is to remain in a posture of gratitude. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to even more blessings. Gratitude is the currency of the divine. When you express gratitude for what you have, for what is coming, and for the journey that has brought you to this moment, you open up the floodgates of heaven. Everything that you have believed for and worked toward is about to manifest, and the more grateful you are, the faster it will come. Remember, your miracle is not just about what you see with your natural eyes. It is about what you believe in your heart. When you begin to live as if what you have asked for is already yours, when you walk in the confidence of knowing that the blessing is already on its way, you activate the divine law of attraction. You begin to draw those blessings closer. You begin to move in alignment with the universe, with God's divine timing, and you start to see things unfold at a pace that will amaze you. The truth is that your miracle is already completed in the spiritual realm. What you are about to experience is simply the manifestation of something that already exists in the unseen. The plans, the promises, the blessings. They are already prepared. It is your faith that will bring them into your physical world. Your ability to believe in the unseen, to trust that what you have asked for is already done, is what makes the miracle possible. Let go of the need to control how it will happen. Let go of the need to figure it all out. Your miracle is not limited by your understanding. You do not need to know how it's going to happen, or when it's going to happen, or who will be involved. You only need to trust that it is happening. You only need to believe that God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything in perfect timing. The miracle you've been waiting for is already in motion, and now it is about to manifest in the most beautiful, unexpected ways. Look at your life from a place of knowing that everything is working together for your good. Your thoughts, your words, your actions, they are all aligning with the divine flow. You have planted seeds of faith, and now those seeds are sprouting and growing, producing a harvest that will blow your mind. The opportunities that once seemed out of reach are now coming into your grasp. The relationships that you thought were lost are being restored. The financial breakthrough you've been hoping for is closer than you think. It's time to stop doubting your worthiness. It's time to stop questioning whether you deserve the blessings that are on their way to you. God has already said yes. His promises are sure and His word is never void. You are worthy. You are enough. You are ready to receive everything that God has prepared for you. This is the moment when everything changes, when everything you've been praying for begins to appear. You've been faithful. You've trusted. You've held on through the storms, through the waiting periods, through the doubts. Now your faith is about to be rewarded in ways that you cannot yet imagine. The miracle is here, and all you need to do is step into it. Don't allow fear to rob you of what's already yours. Don't allow the past to dictate your future. You are in a new season now. This is the season where your dreams come alive, where your prayers are answered, and where you witness the miraculous unfold in your life. As you stand at the threshold of your breakthrough, take a moment to acknowledge the journey that has brought you here. Every challenge, every triumph, every tear, every victory, it all led to this moment. You are stronger than you know. You are more capable than you realize. And you are more than worthy of the miracle that is unfolding in your life right now. God is about to surprise you. The miracle you've been waiting for is not coming tomorrow. It's already here. It's already in motion. It's already yours. Now, all you need to do is believe, receive, and walk into the new season that is unfolding before you. Your miracle is unfolding, and with every passing moment, you are drawing closer to the manifestation of your deepest desires. But understand that what is coming into your life isn't just a result of your own efforts or a simple stroke of luck. It is the divine work of a higher power. God, who is orchestrating every detail, aligning every circumstance, and preparing you for a future that is beyond anything you've ever imagined. This is not just any miracle. This is a life-changing event that will transform every aspect of your life. The world may have told you that you're too late or that the opportunity you've been waiting for is already taken, but God doesn't operate by the world's standards. He doesn't work in limitations, and His timing is always perfect. What's meant for you will never pass you by. The dreams you've nurtured, the visions you've seen, the desires you've whispered to Him in prayer, they are all part of His divine plan for your life, and He is bringing them to fruition. In this moment, you may be standing on the edge of something truly monumental. But there's one thing you need to understand about God's miracles. They rarely come in the form you expect. They don't always follow the pattern you created in your mind, and they often arrive in ways that are beyond your understanding. And this is precisely why they are miracles. If you could predict them, if you could control them, they wouldn't be miraculous at all. So let go of the need to figure it out. Release any attachment to how you think it should happen. Trust that the universe, in alignment with God's will, is creating a path just for you. A path that will surprise you, delight you, and exceed your expectations. Now, imagine that what you've been waiting for is already in motion. Can you feel the energy shifting? Can you feel the alignment coming together? The moment you begin to truly believe that what you desire is already on its way, the universe starts to respond. Your energy begins to match the frequency of what you've asked for, and it's only a matter of time before it manifests. This is the law of attraction at work, but it is also the law of faith. The belief that what you cannot see is just as real, just as tangible as what is right in front of you. The miracles happen when you release control and allow yourself to trust in the divine timing of God. But trust doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing. It means aligning yourself with the possibility, with the belief that anything is possible. Trust means walking in the confidence that everything you've asked for is on its way. Trust means taking inspired action, showing up every day with the faith that your breakthrough is coming. Think about the times in your life when you have felt the presence of God so strongly that it seemed like nothing could stop you. Those moments are not accidents. They are glimpses of the divine power that is constantly at work in your life. Those moments are a preview of what is to come. God is showing you that when you step into alignment with His purpose for your life, when you trust Him fully, miracles will follow. God is about to surprise you in ways you can't yet imagine. The things you've been praying for, the desires you've held close to your heart are already being prepared for you. You may have been waiting for this for what feels like forever, but remember, God's timing is always perfect. He knows exactly when to bring the right people into your life, when to open the right doors, and when to bring the breakthrough you've been longing for. It will not be a moment too soon, nor a moment too late. It will be precisely when you need it most. At times the waiting may feel unbearable. You may question if you will ever see the answer to your prayers. You may wonder if God has forgotten about you, or if He's just waiting for the right moment. But the truth is, God has never forgotten you. He has never left you. The waiting is part of the process. The delay is not a denial, it is the preparation of your miracle. It's as if you've been in a holding pattern, but now the time has come. The doors that seemed closed are opening, and the blessings that once seemed impossible are about to flood into your life. When your miracle comes, it will come in a way that only God could have arranged. It will come with a timing that is so perfect, you will stand in awe of how everything has come together. It will come with a grace that fills your heart with gratitude. And when it arrives, you won't just feel joy, you will feel peace. You will know in that moment that everything has aligned for your highest good. You will feel the love of God pouring into your life in ways you've never experienced before. You will feel as though every moment of your life has led you to this point, and the universe itself has conspired to bring you exactly what you need. The best part of all is that your miracle isn't just for you. When God works in your life, He doesn't just bless you for your own benefit. His blessings are always designed to impact others. Your breakthrough will not only transform your life, but will also open doors for others. Your success, your happiness, your peace will be a beacon of light for those around you. You will be able to show others what is possible when you trust in God's plan. Your miracle will serve as a testament to God's goodness, to His grace, and to His power to transform lives. As you step into this new season, take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought you to this point. The prayers, the faith, the perseverance. It has all led you to this moment of divine alignment. Know that you are not where you are by accident. Every step you've taken has been guided, even in moments when it felt like you were walking in darkness. God has been with you every step of the way, preparing you for this miracle. And as you prepare to receive your miracle, remember that your job is simply to believe. Believe that what you have asked for is already on its way. Believe that it is already done in the spiritual realm and that it is now just a matter of time before it arrives in the physical. When you believe, you align your energy with the manifestation of your desires. When you believe, you send a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. And when you believe, you unlock the door to a world of possibilities. So let go of the doubt, let go of the fear, let go of the skepticism. Trust that God is bringing you exactly what you need and more. Trust that your miracle is not just coming, but it is already here, already in motion, already on its way to you. The divine work has already begun. All that is left for you to do is to receive, to embrace, and to step into the miracle that awaits you. In this season, you will witness what others might call the impossible. You will see the breakthrough that seemed out of reach. You will experience the healing, the success, the love, and the peace that you've longed for. And when it comes, you will know that it was never a coincidence, never a stroke of luck. It was the hand of God, working behind the scenes, orchestrating your miracle from the very beginning. This is your time, the time for your life-changing miracle. Believe it, trust it, receive it. It is already yours. As we stand on the precipice of this divine breakthrough, remember that your miracle is not a distant dream, but a reality that is unfolding before your very eyes. Trust in the process, knowing that every step has been guided, every moment has been planned, and every detail has been perfectly arranged by the hand of God. Your time has come. The doors that were once closed are now open, and the blessings that seemed far away are rushing toward you. This is the moment to let go of doubt, to release fear, and to fully embrace the miraculous power that is at work in your life. What you have asked for, what you have longed for, is already on its way. And when it arrives, it will be greater than anything you could have imagined. So, hold on to faith, walk in confidence, and be prepared for the surprises that God has in store for you. You are about to witness the impossible become possible. And the life-changing miracles you've been waiting for will manifest in ways that will fill your heart with gratitude and awe. Know that you are never alone in this journey. God's presence is with you. His favor is upon you, and His blessings are already on their way. Embrace this season of miracles and trust that everything you've been waiting for is now within reach. The best is yet to come, and it is already unfolding before you. Step into it with open arms and an open heart, for the life-changing transformation you've been praying for is already on its way to you. Life is a reflection of your inner world, a mirror that faithfully reproduces the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs you carry within. To understand this is to unlock the door to abundance. Yet so often we find ourselves unknowingly barring the door with the weight of our own doubts and resistance. We say we desire success, happiness, and prosperity, but in the quiet recesses of our minds we entertain fear, hesitation, and disbelief. These are the shadows that block the light of your abundance from shining through. Imagine for a moment that the world around you is not fixed or rigid, but pliable, molded by the impressions you impress upon it. Every thought is a seed, every feeling its nurturing soil, and every belief the climate in which it grows. Yet many of us plant seeds of abundance, but water them with the doubt that they will ever grow. This contradiction is the very act of resistance that repels the success we claim to seek. The key to releasing abundance is not found in striving or efforting, but in alignment. Alignment begins with your inner conviction, the unwavering belief that what you desire is already yours. The moment you place your focus on lack, you tell the universe that lack is what you believe to be real. You reinforce the absence of what you seek by giving it more attention. Every time you wonder when your breakthrough will come, every time you question if you're worthy, you push that very success farther away. Your mind is a powerful creator, but its power is neutral, responding solely to the images and feelings you hold most dominantly. When you align your thoughts with doubt or fear, the creative force works faithfully to bring you experiences that match those vibrations. But when you align with faith, joy, and gratitude for what is already present, even if only in imagination, you invite the full power of abundance to flow into your life. The one thing that must stop is resistance, the inner battle that tells a story of separation between you and your desires. Success does not come because of hard work alone, nor does it require perfection. It flows naturally to the one who knows with absolute certainty that it is already theirs. This is not wishful thinking or blind hope, it is the sacred act of claiming your inheritance. Abundance is your birthright, but it will not force itself upon you. It must be received willingly, with an open heart and mind. Release the need to control every outcome. Let go of the how and when of your desires. The moment you stop micromanaging the universe is the moment you allow divine intelligence to work on your behalf. Trust that every circumstance, no matter how it appears, is conspiring for your good. Even the delays and detours are purposeful, guiding you toward greater alignment. When you begin to focus only on what you wish to experience and hold it in your heart as though it were already so, you transform yourself. You become the vibrational match to the very abundance you seek. The outer world cannot help but rearrange itself to mirror this inner state of being. This is the law, immutable and unchanging. Today, take a moment to silence the chatter of doubt. Close your eyes and imagine your success, not as something distant, but as something already here. Feel it in your body, see it in your mind, and know it with your soul. Let go of the need to question or analyze. Simply accept and watch how life rises to meet your faith. You are more powerful than you have been led to believe. The abundance you seek is not somewhere outside of you, it is within, waiting for you to remove the barriers of resistance and claim it as your own. Trust the process. Stop blocking your abundance by doubting your worth or the timing of your desires. Surrender to the flow, and you will find that success, prosperity, and joy have been waiting for you all along. Life, in its infinite complexity, operates as a reflection of our inner world. The thoughts we entertain, the feelings we embrace, and the beliefs we hold all contribute to shaping the reality we experience. This is not a philosophical abstraction, but a fundamental truth woven into the very fabric of existence. The world is not something external to us, it is, in essence, a mirror. Every experience, whether joyous or challenging, is a reflection of what we carry within us. This understanding holds the key to unlocking abundance and success, yet so many remain unaware of this profound connection. When you look at your life, the circumstances you find yourself in, the people you encounter, and the events that unfold, what you are truly seeing is the projection of your inner state. If the image is one of struggle or lack, it is not because the universe is against you or because life is inherently difficult. It is because at some level your inner dialogue is one of struggle, fear, or insufficiency. This is not to place blame or induce guilt. It is to awaken a sense of responsibility and empowerment. For just as the outer world reflects your inner state, you have the power to change your inner world and by extension transform your reality. Think of life as a canvas and your inner world as the artist holding the brush. Every thought is a stroke of paint, every feeling a hue, and every belief a texture. Together they create the masterpiece of your life. If you find that the painting does not resemble the vision you hold in your heart, it is not the canvas that needs to be changed, but the hand guiding the brush. This is where the true work begins, not in striving to alter external circumstances, but in aligning your inner world with the reality you wish to see. The process begins with awareness. Many people move through life on autopilot, unaware of the thoughts they habitually entertain or the beliefs they have unconsciously adopted. They see life as happening to them, not realizing that they are active participants in the creation of their experiences. To break free from this cycle, it is essential to turn inward and examine the patterns of thought and emotion that dominate your inner world. Ask yourself, what stories am I telling myself about life? What beliefs do I hold about success, abundance, and my own worthiness? These questions are not always easy to answer, as they require honesty and introspection, but they are necessary for growth. Once you become aware of the inner narrative shaping your reality, you gain the power to rewrite them. This is not a matter of positive thinking alone, although positivity plays a role. It is about cultivating a deeper sense of alignment with the truth of who you are, a being inherently worthy of abundance, joy, and success. When you align your thoughts with this truth, the outer world begins to shift in response. The mirror of life can only reflect what is placed before it. If you present it with doubt, fear, or lack, that is what it will reflect. But if you present it with faith, love, and the sense of infinite possibility, it will reflect that as well. This concept may seem abstract at first, but it is deeply practical when understood and applied. Consider a person who constantly worries about money. Their thoughts are consumed with fear of not having enough, and their emotions are steeped in anxiety. This inner state creates a vibration, a signal that the universe picks up and responds to. The result is often more experiences that confirm their fear: unexpected expenses, lost opportunities, or stagnant income. The mirror of life is simply reflecting the inner state they are radiating. Now imagine this same person decides to shift their inner focus. Instead of dwelling on lack, they begin to cultivate thoughts of abundance. They practice gratitude for the resources they already have, no matter how small. They visualize themselves living in a state of financial ease and security. As they do this, their emotions begin to shift from fear to hope, from anxiety to joy. This new inner state sends a different signal to the universe, and the mirror begins to reflect it. Opportunities arise, resources flow, and the reality of abundance starts to manifest. This is not magic or wishful thinking, it is the natural law of cause and effect. The inner world is the cause, and the outer world is the effect. To change the effect, you must first address the cause. This principle applies not only to financial abundance, but to every area of life: relationships, health, career, and personal fulfillment. Whatever you hold as true within yourself will be mirrored back to you by the world around you. The challenge for many is that their inner world is influenced by past experiences and external conditions. They see the outer reflection and assume it is fixed, forgetting that it is merely a result of past inner states. They become trapped in a cycle, where the outer world reinforces their inner beliefs, and those beliefs in turn create more of the same outer reality. Breaking this cycle requires a deliberate choice to see beyond the current reflection and focus instead on the reality you wish to create. This is where imagination becomes a powerful tool. Imagination allows you to bypass the limitations of your current circumstances and align with the reality you desire. When you close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life you dream of, you are not escaping reality, you are creating it. The images you hold in your mind, when combined with strong, positive emotions, begin to reshape your inner world. And as your inner world transforms, the outer world follows suit. But imagination alone is not enough. It must be paired with belief. You must not only see your desired reality in your mind, but also feel it in your heart and know it in your soul. This requires faith, not blind faith, but a deep, unshakable conviction that the universe is abundant and that you are deserving of its gifts. When you hold this belief with consistency, life cannot help but mirror it back to you. It is also important to recognize that the mirror of life does not judge or discriminate. It does not decide whether your inner state is good or bad, right or wrong. It simply reflects. This means you have complete freedom to shape your reality. But with that freedom comes responsibility. You must be vigilant about the thoughts you entertain and the emotions you cultivate. You must take ownership of your inner world, knowing that it is the foundation upon which your outer life is built. This understanding is both empowering and humbling. It places the power of creation squarely in your hands, while reminding you that the outer world is not the source of your happiness or fulfillment. True abundance comes from within, and it is through aligning with this inner truth that you unlock the full potential of life. When you master your inner world, the mirror of life becomes your ally, faithfully reflecting the beauty, joy, and success that reside within you. Alignment is the foundation upon which all manifestations of success and abundance rest. To align is not simply to think positively or to hope for the best, but to bring your entire being, mind, body, and spirit into a harmonious state with the reality you desire. It means living as though your vision has already been realized, feeling its truth so deeply within yourself that there is no room for doubt, fear, or resistance. This state of alignment is the key to unlocking the flow of abundance into your life, yet many unknowingly sabotage this process by clinging to resistance. Resistance is the invisible force that blocks your progress. It often disguises itself as logic, caution, or even a desire for control. It whispers doubts in your ear, reminds you of past failures, and insists on questioning whether you are truly capable or deserving of the success you seek. While these thoughts may feel natural, they are the very barriers that prevent the fulfillment of your desires. Resistance is not an external obstacle, it resides within you, born from your fears, insecurities, and disbelief. Alignment, on the other hand, is effortless. It is the state of flow where your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all moving in the same direction. Imagine a river flowing toward the sea. When you are aligned, you move with the current, carried effortlessly toward your destination. But when resistance enters, it is as though you are trying to swim upstream, fighting against the natural flow of life. This struggle is unnecessary, yet many engage in it daily, convinced that effort and struggle are the price of success. The truth is that success and abundance are not achieved through force, but through allowing. Allowing is the art of trusting the process, releasing the need to control every detail, and surrendering to the greater intelligence of life. This does not mean you sit back and do nothing, rather, it means that your actions are inspired, flowing naturally from a place of alignment. When you are aligned, you act not out of desperation or fear, but out of confidence and joy. Your efforts become an expression of your belief in your success, not an attempt to create it. One of the clearest signs of resistance is the presence of doubt. Doubt is the mind's way of creating distance between you and your desires. It questions, second guesses, and undermines your faith. Every time you entertain a doubtful thought, you send a signal to the universe that you are not fully aligned with your desire. This signal creates a delay, as the universe responds not to your words or actions, but to the energy you emit. If your energy is one of uncertainty, the mirror of life reflects that uncertainty back to you. To move from resistance to alignment, it is essential to cultivate a state of unwavering belief. This belief is not a fleeting hope, but a deep inner knowing that your desire is already yours. It is a conviction that transcends logic, rooted in the understanding that the universe operates in response to your inner state. When you believe in your success with your whole being, the universe has no choice but to deliver it to you. This is not wishful thinking, it is the natural law of cause and effect. Feelings play a central role in achieving alignment. While thoughts are powerful, they are amplified by the emotions that accompany them. If you think about success but feel anxious or unworthy, your emotional state creates resistance. On the other hand, when you think about success and feel joyful, grateful, and confident, you align yourself with the vibration of abundance. Your emotions act as a magnet, attracting experiences that match their frequency. To align is to feel as though your desire has already been fulfilled, even before it manifests in the physical world. This requires practice, as the mind is often conditioned to focus on what is lacking or what could go wrong. It takes deliberate effort to redirect your attention to what is possible and to nurture feelings of joy and gratitude. Visualization is a powerful tool for this purpose. When you close your eyes and imagine yourself living your desired reality, you create a mental and emotional blueprint for its manifestation. By fully immersing yourself in the sights, sounds, and feelings of your vision, you align your inner world with your desired outcome. Another aspect of alignment is letting go of the how, and when many people fall into the trap of trying to control every detail of their manifestation, believing that their success depends on their ability to orchestrate it. This need for control is a form of resistance, as it implies a lack of trust in the process. When you let go of the need to know exactly how or when your desire will manifest, you make space for the universe to work its magic. Trusting the process is an act of faith, a recognition that the intelligence guiding the universe is far greater than your own. Alignment also requires consistency. It is not enough to feel aligned for a moment and then return to old patterns of doubt and resistance. Alignment must become a way of being, a state you return to repeatedly until it becomes second nature. This does not mean you will never face challenges or moments of uncertainty, but it does mean that you commit to returning to alignment whenever you stray from it. The more you practice alignment, the easier it becomes, and the more quickly your desires manifest. Resistance often stems from a sense of unworthiness, the belief that you are not deserving of abundance or success. This belief is a lie perpetuated by societal conditioning, past experiences, and self-imposed limitations. The truth is that you are inherently worthy simply by virtue of being alive. Abundance is not something you earn, it is your birthright. To align with this truth is to release the need to prove yourself or to earn your success. It is to accept that you are already enough, and that the universe delights in fulfilling your desires. Alignment is not about perfection, it is about authenticity. It is about being true to yourself and honoring your deepest desires. When you align with your truth, you radiate a sense of purpose and confidence that draws success to you effortlessly. People, opportunities, and resources are naturally drawn to the energy of alignment, as it is magnetic and irresistible. Alignment is a choice. It is a decision to prioritize your inner state over external circumstances, to trust in the process, and to believe in your own power to create. It is a commitment to release resistance and to embrace the flow of life. When you align with your desires, you step into a state of grace, where success and abundance become not a distant dream, but a natural and inevitable reality. Your mind is a powerful tool, and its capacity to create your reality cannot be overstated. However, when this tool is misdirected, it can also become the very source of limitation. Overthinking is one of the most pervasive ways in which the mind works against the fulfillment of your desires. It builds walls of doubt and worry, blocking the flow of abundance and success. To step into the life you envision, you must learn to stop overthinking and instead cultivate an inner stillness that allows the natural process of manifestation to unfold. Overthinking is often rooted in fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, or fear of judgment from others can cause the mind to spiral into a web of endless analysis. You might find yourself questioning every decision, revisiting past mistakes, or trying to predict every possible outcome. This mental activity creates a state of chaos, scattering your energy and making it nearly impossible to focus on what truly matters, your alignment with the reality you desire. The habit of overthinking is deceptive. It can feel like you are being productive, solving problems, or preparing for the future. But in truth, overthinking rarely leads to clarity or action. Instead, it traps you in a loop of indecision, where no choice feels right and every option seems fraught with risk. This paralysis keeps you stuck, unable to move forward toward your goals. Overthinking also disconnects you from your intuitive wisdom. Your intuition is a direct line to the deeper intelligence of the universe, offering guidance that transcends logic. When you overthink, you drown out this inner voice with the noise of endless mental chatter. You second-guess your instincts, dismiss your gut feelings, and rely solely on rationality, which often cannot perceive the bigger picture. To manifest abundance, you must quiet the mind and listen to the whispers of your intuition. Another way overthinking hinders your success is by magnifying problems. A small obstacle can seem insurmountable when analyzed and reanalyzed from every angle. The mind's tendency to focus on worst-case scenarios amplifies your fears and makes challenges appear larger than they truly are. This distortion of perspective can lead you to give up on your dreams before you even begin, convinced that the path ahead is too difficult or uncertain. The key to overcoming overthinking is to shift your focus. Instead of dwelling on what might go wrong, turn your attention to what could go right. Instead of replaying past mistakes, visualize future successes. By directing your mental energy toward positive outcomes, you begin to rewrite the narrative of your life. This shift is not about ignoring reality, but about choosing to see possibilities instead of limitations. One effective practice for breaking free from overthinking is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts without becoming entangled in them. When you practice mindfulness, you create space between yourself and your mental chatter. You become aware of your thoughts as they arise, but you do not attach to them or let them control you. This awareness allows you to let go of unproductive thought patterns and return to a state of clarity and calm. Breathwork is another powerful tool for calming the overactive mind. Your breath is intimately connected to your state of mind. When your breathing is shallow and rapid, your thoughts tend to race. By slowing down and deepening your breath, you can soothe your nervous system and bring your mind into a state of relaxation. This simple practice can help you break the cycle of overthinking and reconnect with the present moment. It is also important to trust the process of life. Overthinking often stems from a lack of trust in yourself, trust in others, or trust in the universe. When you overthink, you are essentially saying, I don't believe this will work out unless I control every detail. This lack of trust creates resistance, as it conflicts with the fundamental principle of manifestation allowing. To stop overthinking, you must cultivate a sense of faith, knowing that the universe is working on your behalf and that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. Journaling can be a helpful way to release overthinking. When your mind feels cluttered with thoughts, putting them down on paper can provide relief and perspective. As you write, you may notice patterns in your thinking, identify fears that need to be addressed, or gain clarity about your next steps. Journaling is not about solving every problem, but about creating a safe space to process your thoughts and emotions without judgment. It is also essential to take inspired action. Overthinking often paralyzes you, keeping you stuck in the realm of ideas and possibilities. To counteract this, commit to taking one small step toward your goal each day. Action dispels doubt, as it shifts your focus from what could go wrong to what is within your control. Even a tiny step forward can build momentum, helping you break free from the grip of overthinking and move closer to your dreams. Overthinking is often linked to perfectionism, the belief that everything must be flawless before you can proceed. This mindset is a trap, as it creates unrealistic standards and sets you up for disappointment. Perfectionism also delays progress, as you wait for the perfect time, opportunity, or set of circumstances to act. To overcome this, embrace the idea that progress, not perfection, is what matters. Allow yourself to make mistakes, knowing that they are part of the learning and growth process. Another way to stop overthinking is to focus on gratitude. When your mind is consumed with worry or doubt, it can be difficult to see the blessings already present in your life. By shifting your attention to what you are grateful for, you disrupt the cycle of overthinking and invite a sense of peace and contentment. Gratitude also raises your vibration, aligning you with the frequency of abundance and attracting more of what you desire. Remember that you are not your thoughts. Overthinking can feel overwhelming because it creates the illusion that you are your mind and that every thought must be taken seriously. But you are much more than your thoughts. You are the observer of your mind, capable of choosing which thoughts to entertain and which to release. This awareness is liberating, as it reminds you that you have the power to direct your mental energy toward what serves your highest good. Stopping overthinking is not about silencing your mind entirely, but about reclaiming control over your focus. It is about choosing faith over fear, clarity over confusion, and action over analysis. When you release the need to overthink, you open yourself to the natural flow of life, where abundance and success are not forced but allowed to manifest effortlessly. This state of ease and alignment is your birthright, waiting for you to embrace it. Faith is the invisible bridge that connects your present reality to the abundance you seek. Without faith, the journey towards success becomes one of constant struggle and doubt. Faith is not just a feeling, it is an active force that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the belief that what you desire is not only possible but already on its way. Yet many fail to manifest abundance because they allow fear to override their faith. Fear, disguised as practicality or caution, sows seeds of doubt that grow into barriers, blocking the very blessings they yearn for. Fear is a natural response to uncertainty, but when left unchecked, it becomes a dominant force that dictates your decisions and perceptions. It convinces you to play small, to avoid risks, and to settle for less than you deserve. Fear whispers that you are not good enough, that your dreams are too big, or that failure is inevitable. These whispers may seem harmless at first, but over time they erode the foundation of faith and replace it with hesitation and self-doubt. The problem with allowing fear to govern your actions is that it creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you doubt your ability to achieve success, you unconsciously make choices that align with that doubt. You might procrastinate, avoid opportunities, or give up at the first sign of difficulty. These behaviors reinforce the belief that abundance is out of reach, creating a cycle of fear and limitation. Faith, on the other hand, breaks this cycle by shifting your focus from what could go wrong to what could go right. Faith is not about denying reality or ignoring challenges, it is about choosing to see beyond them. It is the conviction that no matter the obstacles, a higher power is working in your favor and guiding you toward your desires. Faith transforms setbacks into stepping stones, as it allows you to trust that every experience serves a purpose in your journey. This trust creates a sense of inner peace, enabling you to move forward with confidence and clarity, even in the face of uncertainty. One of the most powerful aspects of faith is its ability to shape your perception of reality. What you believe, you create. If you believe that success is impossible, your mind will focus on evidence to support that belief, filtering out opportunities and solutions. But when you cultivate faith, you begin to see possibilities where none seem to exist. Faith opens your eyes to the abundance around you, revealing paths and resources that were previously hidden by fear. To strengthen your faith, it is essential to become aware of the fears that hold you back. Fear often operates in the background, influencing your thoughts and actions without your conscious awareness. Take time to reflect on the fears that arise when you think about your goals. Are you afraid of failure, of judgment, of stepping out of your comfort zone? Naming your fears is the first step toward overcoming them, as it brings them into the light where they can no longer control you. Once you have identified your fears, challenge them. Fear thrives on assumptions and worst-case scenarios, but these are rarely grounded in reality. Ask yourself, is this fear based on fact, or is it a story I'm telling myself? What evidence do I have that contradicts this fear? By questioning your fears, you weaken their grip and create space for faith to grow. Faith also requires practice. Just as fear becomes stronger the more you feed it, faith grows through consistent effort and intention. One way to nurture faith is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your belief in abundance and success. By repeating affirmations such as "I am worthy of abundance" or "everything is unfolding for my highest good," you reprogram your subconscious mind to align with faith rather than fear. Visualization is another powerful tool for cultivating faith. When you vividly imagine yourself living the life you desire, you create a mental blueprint that guides your actions and attracts corresponding opportunities. Visualization works because your mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. By immersing yourself in the feelings of abundance and success, you train your brain to expect these outcomes, which in turn influences your behavior and energy. It is also important to surround yourself with people and environments that support your faith. Fear can be contagious, especially when those around you are stuck in a scarcity mindset. Seek out individuals who inspire and uplift you, who remind you of what is possible and encourage you to pursue your dreams. Their faith can reinforce your own, creating a network of support that sustains you during challenging times. Taking action is another critical component of faith. Faith without action is wishful thinking, while faith combined with action becomes a powerful force for manifestation. Every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Action also dispels fear, as it shifts your focus from worrying about what could go wrong to creating what could go right. Faith is not a one-time decision, it is a daily practice. Each day presents new challenges and uncertainties, and each day you must choose to trust in the process of life. Some days this choice will feel effortless, on others it will require conscious effort. But every time you choose faith over fear, you strengthen your connection to abundance and success. Faith requires patience. The path to abundance is rarely linear, and the timing of manifestation is often beyond your control. It is easy to lose faith when progress seems slow or setbacks occur, but this is when faith is most needed. Trust that every delay has a purpose, and every detour is leading you closer to your destination. Faith is the anchor that keeps you grounded, even when the winds of doubt try to pull you off course. The relationship between faith and fear is one of choice. You cannot eliminate fear entirely, but you can choose not to let it dictate your life. By cultivating faith, you reclaim your power and align yourself with the natural flow of abundance. Faith is the key that unlocks the door to your dreams, allowing you to step into a reality where success is not just possible but inevitable. Your thoughts and words are the architects of your reality, shaping the experiences you encounter and the opportunities that come your way. When you speak negatively about yourself, your circumstances, or your potential, you unknowingly build barriers that block the flow of abundance and success. Words carry vibrational energy, and the energy you emit through your speech influences not only your mindset but also the environment around you. The power of your words lies in their ability to create, attract, and transform. To manifest abundance, it is vital to replace words of limitation with those of possibility and empowerment. Negative self-talk is one of the most common ways people sabotage their success. Statements like "I'm not good enough, I can't do this," or "I'll never succeed" embed themselves in your subconscious, becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you repeat such thoughts, the more they shape your beliefs, which in turn dictate your actions. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not capable, your mind accepts this as truth and begins to align your behavior with that belief. You may avoid opportunities, procrastinate on important tasks, or give up before even trying. In doing so, you close the door to abundance before it has a chance to enter. Words are not only descriptive but also directive. They act as commands to your subconscious mind, instructing it on what to focus on and bring into your experience. When you declare "I'm always struggling," you are essentially programming your subconscious to seek out and amplify struggle. Conversely, when you affirm "I am capable of overcoming any challenge," you direct your mind to find solutions and cultivate resilience. The key is to become intentional with your language, choosing words that align with the reality you wish to create. The energy of your words extends beyond your inner dialogue to your conversations with others. Speaking negatively about your life, whether through complaining, gossiping, or expressing doubt, perpetuates a cycle of lack and limitation. When you focus on what is wrong, you attract more situations that reinforce that perspective. This is not to say you should ignore challenges or pretend everything is perfect, but rather that you should approach difficulties with a mindset of possibility rather than defeat. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negative speech. By expressing appreciation for what you have, you shift your focus from lack to abundance. Gratitude raises your vibrational frequency, aligning you with the energy of abundance and attracting more of what you value. When you speak words of gratitude, you not only uplift your own spirit but also inspire positivity in those around you. Simple statements like "I'm grateful for this opportunity" or "I appreciate the support I've received" can transform your outlook and open the door to new possibilities. Another way to harness the power of words is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive, present tense statements that reinforce your desired reality. They serve as a tool for reprogramming your subconscious mind, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. For example, instead of saying "I'll never be successful," you can affirm "I am worthy of success, and it flows to me effortlessly." Repetition is key to the effectiveness of affirmations. The more you repeat them, the more they become ingrained in your mind, shaping your thoughts and actions. Visualization can amplify the impact of affirmations. When you pair your affirmations with vivid mental images of your desired outcome, you create a powerful synergy that accelerates manifestation. For instance, as you affirm, "I am financially abundant," visualize yourself living in prosperity, paying bills with ease, enjoying the freedom to travel, or contributing generously to causes you care about. This practice strengthens your belief in your affirmations, making them feel more real and attainable. Your choice of words also influences your emotional state, which plays a critical role in manifestation. Words carry emotional weight, and the emotions they evoke determine the vibrational frequency you emit. Negative words generate feelings of fear, frustration, or hopelessness, which lower your vibration and repel abundance. Positive words, on the other hand, evoke feelings of joy, confidence, and gratitude, raising your vibration and attracting corresponding experiences. By consciously choosing words that uplift and empower, you create an emotional environment conducive to abundance. It is equally important to pay attention to the words you allow into your consciousness. The conversations you engage in, the media you consume, and the narratives you internalize all shape your mindset and energy. Surrounding yourself with positivity, whether through supportive relationships, inspiring books, or uplifting music, reinforces your commitment to abundance. Conversely, exposing yourself to negativity or criticism can undermine your efforts, planting seeds of doubt and fear. Protecting your mental and emotional environment is a crucial aspect of aligning your words with abundance. Silence can also be a powerful tool in manifesting abundance. When you find yourself tempted to complain or speak negatively, pause and reflect on whether your words serve your highest good. This moment of mindfulness allows you to choose your response intentionally, replacing negativity with either silence or constructive language. Silence creates space for reflection, enabling you to reconnect with your intentions and refocus on what you want to create. One practice to become more aware of your language is to keep a speech journal throughout the day. Take note of the words you use to describe yourself, your circumstances, and your goals. Are they empowering or limiting? Do they reflect faith in abundance or fear of lack? By tracking your speech patterns, you gain insight into the beliefs driving your language and identify areas where change is needed. With this awareness, you can consciously replace negative phrases with positive ones, gradually shifting your mindset and energy. Compassion and forgiveness are also essential when working to transform your language. You may find yourself slipping into old habits of negative speech, especially during moments of stress or frustration. Instead of criticizing yourself, extend compassion and recognize that change is a process. Each time you catch yourself speaking negatively, view it as an opportunity to reaffirm your commitment to abundance and choose a more empowering response. Finally, remember that your words have the power to inspire and uplift not only yourself but also those around you. When you speak with confidence, optimism, and authenticity, you become a source of light for others, encouraging them to believe in their own potential. This ripple effect amplifies the energy of abundance, creating a collective field of positivity that benefits everyone it touches. Your words are more than sounds or symbols, they are creative forces that shape the fabric of your reality. By choosing words that align with your vision of abundance and success, you take an active role in manifesting the life you desire. Every word you speak is an opportunity to affirm your worth, express gratitude, and declare your intentions. When you harness this power with awareness and intention, you unlock the door to limitless possibilities, stepping into a reality where abundance flows freely and effortlessly. In the grand symphony of creation, your words are the notes that shape the melody of your life. They carry the power to construct bridges to your dreams or build walls that confine you to limitations. Every word you speak is an affirmation, a declaration of what you believe to be true and what you are inviting into your experience. By choosing your words with intention, aligning them with faith, gratitude, and empowerment, you transform your life from one of scarcity to one of limitless abundance. As you step forward, remember that the language you use is a mirror of the beliefs you hold. Speak words that reflect your worth, your capability, and your divine connection to infinite possibilities. Let your speech uplift, inspire, and create a reality that aligns with the highest vision of yourself. Abundance is not something distant or elusive, it is already within your reach, waiting for you to claim it through the power of your thoughts and words. Choose to speak life, possibility, and success into existence. In doing so, you align with the creative force of the universe, opening yourself to the boundless flow of opportunities and blessings. Your words are your power, use them wisely, and watch as the world transforms to reflect the beauty and abundance you carry within. There are moments when the weight of silence feels unbearable. You pray, you wait, you look for any sign that God is listening, yet you're met with silence. And it's in those moments when the heavens feel closed that a storm of questions begins to brew within. Does God hear me? Has he forgotten about me? The pain of feeling overlooked, ignored, or forsaken can shake even the strongest believer. But what if, in the very silence that seems so empty, there's something powerful unfolding, something God is doing beyond what you can see? Stay with me as we journey into the heart of this silence. Because what feels like distance may actually be God drawing you into something greater. When life weighs on us, it's easy to misinterpret God's silence as neglect, to feel abandoned when we've invested our faith and our whole heart into seeking him. Yet, I tell you today, God's ways are not like ours. His timing is not bound by our clocks, and his purpose is not diminished by our impatience. There's a profound work that God performs in the stillness, a deep refining that takes place when his voice is absent, or so it seems. He moves beyond our senses, preparing the soil of our spirit, cultivating faith and trust that only the silence can produce. God's silence isn't a sign of his absence, it's an invitation to deeper faith. Just because we don't hear him doesn't mean he's not speaking sometimes. God is whispering through circumstances, through the waiting, teaching us to seek him beyond the noise. Remember Job, who cried out to God in the depths of despair, longing for an answer, yet what did God do? He remained silent until the time was right, and then when he spoke, it was with wisdom and revelation that Job couldn't have grasped if he hadn't first experienced the silence. In those quiet stretches, God is allowing our faith to be exercised, to grow resilient and steady, prepared to face the storms of life. In the book of Isaiah, God tells his people, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways." We often interpret this to mean that God's plans are mysterious, but there's more to it. God's way of working is not limited to our understanding or preferences. His ways are designed for the ultimate good, even if they are veiled in silence. He calls us to walk by faith, not by sight. And in those lonely moments, when it feels like we're wandering in darkness, he's drawing us closer, deepening our dependence on him, stretching our souls beyond the limits we've set. Imagine a sculptor working on a masterpiece. With each strike of the chisel, pieces are removed, parts that were never meant to be part of the final work. The process can seem harsh and unforgiving, yet the artist sees the vision that we cannot. God, as our divine sculptor, is shaping us, chiseling away at our impatience, our doubt, and our need for control. And just like that, he uses silence, allowing parts of us to be stripped away, so what remains is pure, refined, and prepared for his purposes. Silence also creates a void, an empty space within us that aches to be filled. And it's in that space where we come face to face with our need for him, for his presence, his voice, his reassurance. This emptiness isn't a punishment, it's an opportunity to recognize that nothing else can satisfy us like he can. God uses silence to reveal our dependency, to show us the void that only he can fill. When we seek other voices, other solutions, we realize quickly how fleeting they are, how unsatisfying they become. Only God's voice brings true peace, and he allows us to experience that longing so that when we finally hear him again, we'll know just how precious that connection is. Faith without testing is shallow. It's the trials, the silence, the waiting that give it depth. Abraham, called the father of faith, had to wait for the promise of a son, enduring years of silence with no sign that God's promise would come true. Yet it was precisely that waiting that strengthened his faith, preparing him for the moment when he would stand ready to sacrifice his promised son in obedience. In that silence, God was building the faith that would define generations, the faith that would lay the foundation for a people chosen and loved by God. In the Psalms, we see the writers crying out to God from places of despair, confusion, and silence. "How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever?" they plead. But these cries are not cries of hopelessness. They are prayers forged in faith, in trust that despite the silence, God is still there, still faithful, still working. We too must learn to cry out to him, to bring our fears, our doubts, and our questions to his throne, believing that he hears even when he doesn't respond the way we expect. This cry, born out of silence, becomes a powerful act of faith, a declaration that we will wait on the Lord, trusting in his timing and purpose. God is the author of our faith, And as any good author knows, there are moments when the story must take a pause, when tension builds and the character is refined. He's writing a story with our lives, a story that may involve moments of silence, chapters where it seems like the plot has stalled. But what if the silence is merely the prelude to the next chapter? What if the pause is part of the masterpiece, an essential element in a story that will ultimately bring him glory and reveal his love in ways we cannot yet fathom? God's silence is a reminder that we are not in control, that we are not the architects of our own lives. We live in a world that celebrates independence, that exalts self-sufficiency. But in the silence, God gently breaks down our pride, our self-reliance, and draws us back to him, reminding us that he is the source of our strength, our wisdom, and our purpose. He is not ignoring us, he is teaching us to surrender, to let go of our need for answers, and to rest in the assurance of his love. In moments of silence, we have the opportunity to seek God's heart, to listen not with our ears, but with our spirit. God's communication is not always audible sometimes. He speaks through the peace that surpasses understanding, the comfort that defies explanation, the quiet confidence that sustains us when nothing makes sense. He is whispering to our souls, "Be still, and know that I am God." It's a reminder that his presence is with us, even when his voice is not. Faith is built on the unseen, on the hope that transcends our present circumstances. And God, in his infinite wisdom, knows that the silence will strengthen us, that it will cultivate a resilience that can withstand any storm. He allows us to walk through the valley of silence, not to abandon us, but to prepare us, to equip us for the calling he has placed on our lives. We may feel alone, forgotten, but he is there, orchestrating every step, guiding us even when we cannot see the way. The silence of God is an invitation to discover him anew, to peel back the layers of who we think he is and find the truth of his nature. It's in these quiet seasons that we come to understand his sovereignty, his mercy, and his unwavering faithfulness. We learn to rely not on the signs or the wonders, but on the character of God himself, the one who is faithful even when we are faithless, the one who never leaves nor forsakes his children. So when you find yourself in the silence, remember that it is not a place of abandonment, but a place of transformation. God is not done with you. He is working, molding, and shaping you for his purpose. The silence is not empty. It is full of his love, his plans, his promises. He is the God who sees, who hears, who remembers, and in due time he will reveal the beauty of his plan, the fullness of his presence, and the depth of his love. Let the silence draw you closer, let it deepen your faith, and know that in his perfect timing God will speak. In the silence, God is teaching us to rely not on external confirmations, but on his unchanging nature. The truth is, if we base our relationship with God on constant validation, we reduce faith to mere feelings, and our walk with him becomes fragile.